I'm here in my bedroom because I wanted to show you the 4 English books I have bought and tell you how important they are and how they meant for my English learning. Okay, so the first book I've bought is this, Holes. It is kind of old, but okay, I won't tell you why. Holes from Louis Sachar is my favorite book because it is the first one, the first English book I've bought, and it is the first book I have bought with my own money. So it has kind of it means so much for me. So I'll tell you how what strategy, what way I used to understand the words I couldn't understand from the book, because even I understand English, even I know English, I don't know the entire words of the English. Okay, so here I am gonna show you that I marked some letters I couldn't understand here, and here I put the translation. So I know that it is important to use those words I didn't know in other contexts to understand how they work in other contexts. Okay, but I didn't do this because I didn't know about this strategy. I already know because I'm at college now, and I'm studying about this. So in the past I didn't know, so I only did this. But okay, that's fine. And it's curious to say that I finished in this book in 10 days. I know I had to do some marked words and to go to the translator, and it took time, but I did it fast because the reading is very easy and the book is very tiny too. So I ended this book in 10 days, and I can say that this story is amazing. It's very catchy, it's very lovely. I really love to read this book. Thank God I bought this book. Okay, Holes from Louis Sachar. There are also 3 other books that I bought. Well, these 3 other books have a funny story because it is a trilogy. As you can see, it's a trilogy. And I started reading this trilogy by the second book. Because when I bought this, I didn't know that it was a trilogy, and I didn't know that this is the second book of the trilogy. And I read here in the back of the book. I understand, good, I'll take it. When I get home and I start to read, I couldn't understand why the story was starting like this, because it is a continuation. I didn't understand that in the first place. And then I kept reading, and when I got in the end of the book, I understand that there is a continuation and there is another book, and there is something curious about this book because someday I was on YouTube and I discovered the audiobook of this book. I knew about it. I was, oh my God, I found the audiobook of this book. So this audiobook helped me a lot because the reading helped me, and the audiobook helped me also, the listening, because I was listening the man reading the book. That was amazing because I could understand without the book. I was just listening, so it helped me a lot. If I am capable of listening some music or listening some movies without the subtitles, because of this book, of the audio book of this book, it helped me a lot, and I wanted to share with you, teacher, this. And then I went on the internet and I searched for what people were talking about, and then understand that there's a second of the trilogy. And they go, oh my God, I need to buy the other books. And then I went to the store and bought the first. So I started reading the trilogy by the second book, and the second book I read of the trilogy was the first. And when I got to read this book, I was able to understand why this other book started like this, because the end of this book, of course, is the first part of that. And I can say that this trilogy is very amazing because it tells about witches, good witches, bad witches. It tells about powers, people who want to rule the world, and the story, it catches you. And I really wanted to have a movie about this book because I really wanted to watch what I read. I really love this book and the other book too. So the third book is this, Half Lost. This is the end of those trilogies, and I can say that when I finished reading this book, I kind of got a little emotional because it ends in a way that you didn't expect it to when you started to read. So the author, Sally Green, she closes the story like oh my god, I am going to cry. This trilogy is really amazing, loved by. I thank God that I could find these books and read because I got to know this story. So I am really thankful because I could find those books, I could buy these books, and I could keep these books to me because it has many stories to tell. So I was almost forgetting. I can say that in this book and in this book I had a different strategy, I can tell, because in this I still marked words that I could understand, but in these other two I didn't do this because the words I couldn't understand, but in a phrase or in a context I could understand, so I didn't need to go to the translator and see what it meant because I could understand in a context. So it helped me much when I was reading. So I finished this book in, I don't know because I didn't put here the date when I finished, but I guess it was in a few times too. Here I start to read in October, and here in, I don't know, do an account here. So to Tiralana, these were the books I've bought. They are my kid, my children, they are my everything. I'm very jealous of them. Thank God I found them. Thank God I bought them. They really helped me, teacher. I am really proud of myself because I could read those books. I could understand too. I'm really proud of myself. And I didn't buy more books because I can't now, but these are some details I want coming to tell you now. They helped me a lot, and now if I understand English, how I understand now, it is because of them and because of me, because I got into the reading. I searched for some things to help me, and I'm really proud of them and proud of myself. Thank you, teacher. Bye bye. See you next time.